Now we're going to assemble our case template, which is going to ensure that our case goes around our text block and fits very nicely and snugly and leaves enough gap here on the hinges to open and close properly. So what we'll do is we'll take the pre-cut spine stiffener there. We will paint our glue in this center channel here. Try not to get too much in the gaps there, because that will soak into the paper and make it a little wavy. Won't be the end of the world, but best to avoid that if you can. Line that up with the lines that are printed on the template, smooth it out. Gonna get a bit of bowing, that's fine. There we go. All right, now our spine stiffener is seated right in the middle there. That looks good. We'll do the same thing for each cover board. And you'll see how we have a nice little template around which to wrap our cover material. So I'm just kind of starting at the middle here, pulling to the outside on my sheet of scrap paper. Working carefully but quickly so that my paper doesn't get all soggy. Could use the bigger brush. Doesn't have to be terribly exact, this part. This is just for the the placing of pieces in relation to one another. No one's going to see this part. There we go. Press that down. Flip it over, give it a little smoothing out there. All right, let's do it on the other side. If you're getting a lot of glue on your scrap paper, you can swap that out. And again, no one's going to see this part. You just want to make sure you're well aligned. And if you're using the kit, this will come pre-made. If you're making your own, I'll try to have some instructions in the bottom to rules of thumb as far as how much gap to leave in these hinges. Generally anywhere from 6 to 8 millimeters, depending on the thickness of the book and your own kind of personal style. All right, we've got something that's starting to look like a case, but not as pretty as it could be. The dog sees someone at the door. All right, so there's our case template, and now we'll wrap this in our case material.